the winning team. All right, today I'm talking about a topic that it took me a while to kind of grasp. All right, so today I'm talking about how lonely it can be when it comes to training, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to, in pursuit and being on your purpose. All right. So again, like y'all know my story. Y'all know how I got into fitness, but I don't think I really talked about it enough. When I first really, like, what kind of initiated me wanting to get into fitness. There's a Planet Fitness down the street from my job. It's like 4 minutes away. So I went down one time. I decided, hey, let me go to the gym. Usually I just, BS whenever I went, but that day I just said, let me go to the gym. Same old exercise that I usually do or whatever. But as I was walking to the locker room, I ran into one of my homeboys, who is now my homeboy, but I ran into somebody who used to go to my high school, and I knew of him. His name is Jerry. So we went to Money's Mill together. Money's Mill is a high school down the street from my mom's house, right? So it's about like 10 minute, like a 15 minute walk, maybe like 3-minute drive. So, we went to school together, you know what I'm saying? So freshman year all the way to senior year, I never really talked to him. He was on the basketball team. He seemed like he was social, I guess, with his team, but outside that, he never really talked. We just were in the same circles, right? So, but I knew of him, and he knew of me because I used to do things in school too. I was active. I ran for homecoming. I did a bunch of shit. All right, so we knew of each other. But when I was walking to the locker room, I had seen him. And again, basketball player, he's like 6'4". When he was in high school, he was like kind of tall and lanky. So when I seen him in the gym, I'm like, he looks familiar. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him, I was like, yo, I feel like I know you from somewhere. And then he said the same thing too. And then like he never seen me with my head shaved because I had waves in high school, but now him seeing me bald is like, what the, you know what I'm saying? So we seen each other. All of a sudden it's like, damn, like, what's good? What's up? We just started chopping it up. We was even we talked for like a whole hour, just like catching up and talking. But the whole time I was like, damn, he done got big. Like, he done got some muscle size on him. And I'm like, if he could be able to look like that, then I wanted to be able to look like that. Finding out later that everybody's genetically different, he could be able to accomplish more. He is a freak of nature, all right? So he could be able to do a lot more things and, build his body a lot quicker, a lot faster. And he just, he's built, all right? But that was like the catalyst, after talking with him, seeing him, it made me like want to go harder and get to the gym, all right? So we talked about it. I was like, man, like, whatever you doing, let me do it with you. We gonna work at this thing together. So we did every single day. Now, need I remind you, I'm working a full-time job. I was studying for like a certain trade in IT. So I was doing that and I was doing the IT thing. I'll be up all night till like 2 o'clock in the morning trying to do homework just to have to get back up early in the morning. So this is my schedule. Work until like 7 to 5. Then after work, go home, change clothes, get ready for the gym, work out for like 2 hours. Then after that, come home, do homework for my IT thing, stay up till like 2 o'clock, take a shower, go to sleep, and then like repeat. And we used to go to the gym every single day. Like, I was dedicated. And what I appreciated was he was in it with me too. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing, like, I don't think I give him enough praise in my videos. And, Jared, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you because you don't know how much you really like catalyzed like this whole process for me to want to get into fitness. All right. So, but we did that for a while. And then we even had like our own like group or whatever. Like, it was me, Jared, Neil, Allen, and we were just all brothers, just coming into the gym, just working out, getting to know each other, and like pushing each other to be like better in the gym, but like better men. Because we even talked about like, stuff outside of fitness. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself was just so cool. But then it got to a point, right? We consistent. Now, need I remind you, I seen Jared, I think 2 years after we graduated high school, and he was still he was still going to school, but he just had the situation happened to where he kind of stopped going to school. Then he went back to school. So during that time, he went back to school, and it was just out of nowhere. Like, I'm like, damn, like, what the hell happened? And then Jared told me he went back to school. So he went back to school. Neil and Alan, they're older, so they're like I think they're in like their mid to late 30s. So like they older, so they got like a lot more going on or whatever. I mean, we still worked out here and there, but they just, I didn't want to bother them because they had like, they full grown adults. You see what I'm saying? So it got to a point to where before I even started think about competing for my competition, I was working out by myself for a while. And it was like a thing to where like, people, I would want to work out, I would want to improve and better myself, and I had a vision for myself. I had goals, I had aspirations, and I knew I wanted to do certain things, but it's not everybody you could be. And I think at the time I was in a relationship too. This was my ex-girlfriend that I'd be talking about in my other videos. So, it was to a point to where I wanted to get better, I wanted to do better, I wanted to, just be nice. You know what I'm saying? But not a lot of people around me wanted the same thing. Like, even my family, like, nothing against people in my family. It's just, I guess different strokes for different folks. But like, when it comes to like fitness and health, like, it would be like people would be like, yeah, let's do it. But as far as like actually discipline and putting in the work, like, people kind of, it's like money. Like, whenever it's time to buy something, like, you see people kind of fall back sometimes. So it's the same thing that kind of happens with friends and family, and even with friends. Like, even with my ex-girlfriend at the time, like, I would nothing against her. You know how it is. Like, once you out of college, or once you to a point to it, I see this with women too. Not saying this is all women, but guys be like that too. But you kind of get in the routine, you slack off. Your body, and my body wasn't even looking, all the way. It don't look like what it looked like now. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even fault nobody else for being like that when my body wasn't even all the way. But the only thing was I wanted to try, I wanted to keep going. But her, I was like, yeah, let's go to the gym. Like, let's work out. Let's do X, Y, Z. Let's try to, be on a plan, like a diet, when I thought diets was a thing back then. And, with her, it'll be like a thing to where like, oh, I don't see the purpose of it. Like, we went a couple times, but it'll be like BS again. Like, oh, I don't see the purpose of it. Whatever. So it got to a point to where I seen myself just going to the gym by myself, just, tackling goals, pursuing passions, and like really just doing things on my own and by myself. And even now, like, if I don't have a workout partner, if I don't work out with Jared, if I don't work out with my girl, if I don't work out with, other folks, like, I just go by myself. And it's to a point where I don't mind that. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good to have a workout partner, it's good to have a community, it's good to have a circle of like-minded people. But if people are on the same page as you, then don't think about it as a bad thing. Like, fuck, like, why can't I find nobody to do this? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I find nobody to do this for me? Like, I'm trying to get my goals, I'm trying to do X, Y, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. And I was like the same thing too. Like, I wanted people to be around, and and I messed up with this at my competition too. Like, I'm grateful and I'm appreciative for everybody who came out to my competition, but I was inviting people to my competition who wasn't even around. Like, all of a sudden I just say, hey, I'm doing the show, come out, and they came, but it wasn't folks like who was around to even really see like what I was going through. The only people that really knew for real was like my mom, my other mom, like my half brother's mom, my girl, you know, like they really seen what I've been through. But you know, it's plenty of times where I was in it by myself. And, you know, on the weekends, I'll train with my coach when I start prepping for my competition. But other than that, like, nights, it'll be plenty of nights that I'll spend by myself, working out, set after set, rep after rep, sweating, trying to think about, like, damn, like, I don't know, like, I didn't really have plans and stuff like that on the weekends. Like, sometimes I would go out, but other times, like, I'm just so tired, and, you know, you gotta find balance when you do this. But if you're in the stage of like really going after what you're trying to get after, your goals, if you got, you know, a body you're trying to achieve, if you got a certain job you're trying to get, like, people got goals, and it's to a point now to where there's no lost feelings with anybody that I got, but I don't even really kick it with a lot of people, to be honest. Like, I'm so into, like, I feel like if I'm not good where I'm at, why am I not wasting time, but why am I even really trying to be out, trying to be on the scene, trying to do certain things? Like I'm trying to get more money. I'm trying to get, you know, another job. I'm trying to, you know, up my business, my company with Fit to Win. Like, I'm trying to do certain things. I'm trying to get my physique in shape. I'm trying to, you know, stick to a certain amount of calories. I don't have time to be getting Hennessy and Coke on the weekends every weekend. Like, I don't have time to be doing that, and I can't be doing that all the time. Like, again, you gotta find balance. So I say all this to say, like, on your journey, whenever you're, you know, pursuing your passions, chasing your goals, there are going to be times where it's lonely. Like, I wish I could sit here and tell you, what's up, welcome to the winning team, this is Fit to Win. You are going to have a great, abundant life when it comes to fitness. You're going to make so many friends, this and the third. And I do say that in some of my videos. I do. You just attract those type of people. But a lot of times, there's going to be times where you might have to go at like by yourself. But I'm just here to tell you, like, be okay with that. It's okay. Like, if you're by yourself and if you're in pursuit of something, it's okay. Just have that tunnel vision and just stick to it, all right? But just don't be in a funk like, damn, I can't hang out with none of my friends. I can't do, man, bro. Like, you gonna have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to the script, keep it pushing, and, you know, get to your goals. All right. So if you like anything that I said, if you resonated with anything that I said, if you feel like you're going through your process alone, leave something in the comments. Tell me what that feeling is like, knowing that you're going by yourself, but knowing that you reaching for something bigger than yourself. All right, leave something down in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Holla back. See y'all next one. I'm out.